Hey, Bill Curtis, Creating Wealth from Life. Several videos ago, I mentioned in one of the videos that I was going to show how banks make up to 2,000% return, lending you your own money. Since then, several people that have been watching the videos have asked me, when am I going to show that video? When am I going to do the video? They want to see it. Well, today's the day. We're going to show you how banks make huge returns with essentially no investment. So let's take a minute. Let me share my screen with you. And let's talk about how banks make money. They really don't make money with savings accounts or checking accounts. Banks make money lending money. So if you have money in a savings or checking account, and you go to that bank and you make a deposit, I call it a loan, because actually what you're doing is essentially you're loaning the bank money. So in this example, let's say you've loaned them, or you've made a deposit of $30,000. What is the bank going to do for you? Well, the current average savings rate, your earnings, is about 0.4%. In this case, it would be $120. You've deposited $30,000. They're going to pay you, if you left it in there for a year, $120. Well, let's look at third-party lenders or commercial banks. Let's assume now you go to that bank and you want to borrow the $30,000, because I hear all the time from clients or people in general, hey, I have $30,000 in the bank, but that's my safety net. I don't want to take that money out. I'm going to just go get a loan. So if you're lucky enough to be approved for a loan, what happens? Well, if you go get the same amount of loan, let's assume it's $30,000, they're going to loan you at an interest rate. They're not going to loan it to you at the same rate you loaned your money to them, 0.4%. They're going to loan it to you maybe at 5% interest. At 5% interest, your cost at the end of the year to borrow the money, which essentially is your own money, because if you have $30,000 in the account and you're borrowing $30,000, they've just loaned you your own money. The cost is $1,500. What happens if they give you the loan at 6%? Your cost is obviously $1,800. At 7%, it would be $2,100. At 8%, it would be $2,400. And we could go on and on. Let's stop there, for example. So what actually is the bank's cost? What is their risk? What are they putting up? Because it's not their $30,000, it's yours or somebody else's. So the bank's investment essentially is the $120 that they pay in interest to you for your money sitting in their account. But if we look at your perspective, you're borrowing your $30,000, they're loaning it to you after you qualify and fill out a bunch of paperwork and answer a bunch of questions as to what you're going to use the money for. If they loan it to you at $1,500, if they loan it to you at 5%, which is $1,500, what is their return? Well, let's take a look. It's 1,250%. How did we come up with that figure? Well, their investment dollars is the interest that they're giving you on the $30,000. That amount is $120. If you take the $120 and you divide it into the $1,500 that you're paying them, which is their return. On 5%, they're making a 1,250% return. At 6%, they're going to make $1,800. Once again, we're going to divide the $120, which is their investment, into the $1,800. That's a $1,500 return. At 7%, $2,100, it's 1,750%. And finally, if you take a loan at 8%, pay them back $2,400, that's a 2,000% return. Now understand, it's actually a little higher than this, because if you're making payments on a monthly basis, the numbers, the 1,500, the 1,800, the 2,100, the 2,400 will be slightly higher. But the point I'm making is essentially the bank is using your money almost as collateral. Your 30,000 is being used essentially as collateral. You have to qualify for it. You have to be approved, and they want to know what you're going to use the money for. So you have 30,000 in the bank, you've borrowed 30,000, and these are the returns they're making on your money. The point I'm making is, when you learn to think and act like a banker, you will begin to make returns and money the same way a banker does. If you're tired of the fractional reserve lending banking business that you're tied up in right now, and you'd like to make a change, keep watching our videos. If you have questions, reach out to us either with a phone call, an email, or a text, and we'll answer any questions that you have. Once again, my name is Bill Curtis. I am with Creating Wealth from Life. Once you learn how to become your own banker, you will learn how to control the flow of money back to you. It will increase your cash flow. It will increase your wealth. It will increase your returns. It will reduce your stress. It will change your life. I hope you have a good day. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye now.